2 enough then today for the champions and a clean sheet for the first time in 9 games. Here's what the manager thought about it. Pep Guardiola.
What was it about this performance that made you the happiest?
It's always difficult, so quite similar to Palace, and at the end we finish how we finish. But maybe we learned that, and really pleased for the clean sheet for a long time, for the victory. It was a tough month for us, for Saudi Arabia, for many things. But I think winning the World Cup champion helped us a lot in our mood. And, very pleased to finish there. We are not top of the league. We are not far away. And 2 titles won this season, so the group of the players are amazing. So the mood is good. So now rest a little bit. We have a few days off now. It will be good for all of us, and come back.
Rodri, congratulations on the win. Do you think it was the type of game that City, throughout the years, throughout the seasons, you guys really mastered this type of game that requires patience, short passes, and you've managed to really deal with it extremely well?
Yeah, I think we learned from the last game from Crystal Palace for the same result, got the same feeling of the game that we were controlling, but at the end, 2 chances they have, they draw us. So yeah, we keep focusing. Sometimes it's more smart to give the ball than attack, because you give the ball to them, and they didn't have the intention to jump to us. So we just have to keep the ball, let the time through, and important for us this victory.
Your goal. Could you talk a little bit about the goal? Because Foden protects the ball, and then you act really quickly, and you really attack the ball to score.
Passing, the only way you can punish this kind of teams, they're so narrow in the sides. They always have one more man. So we put this one inside, that we work for it, and I thought that he could set to me. I chipped a little bit the ball to get the tackle, and then to be honest, I didn't have the intention to shoot, but they were dropping. So I said, I'm in the front of the area, I have to shoot. And it was goal.
And Manchester City now unbeaten in their last 49 games that Rodri has started. They're up to 40 points into the top 3, just 2 behind the leaders, Liverpool. What a nice return it's been since they were crowned world champions.
Couldn't ask for a better return, to be honest with you. I think coming back from that, sometimes when you win stuff, your first game is a little bit up and down, because obviously the mental side of it took to win that game, but they've come back and they played a hard game against Villa, came out of that well, and now they've done a professional job on Sheffield United, although I think they didn't get out of second gear.
Yeah, well, they didn't need to. 81.8 possession today. That's in the top 6 of all time in the Premier League, and a goal did it in each half.
Yeah, I mean, they absolutely dominated the game, and obviously I think everybody anticipated that, that amount of possession. I think Pep probably would have hoped it would have been a little bit more clinical, maybe, with the firepower that they had out there, Grealish and Foden and Alvarez. But they absolutely dominated the game. We got to see Phil Foden play as a number 10 again, he's absolutely brilliant in there. And to be fair, this one, he takes maybe a slightly heavy touch there, but Rodri just senses it. He's just there onto the second ball, and defenders drop off, and it's a great finish. I mean, before he used to play a little bit deeper and control the game. Now he's getting forward, and he's a great finisher. He really is. We saw him in the Champions League final, but that's just clean, perfect into the side netting, and nice to see. Honestly, I think he's the best midfield player in the Premier League right now, by some distance.
I would go as far as to say possibly in his position in the world, in respects to Rodri, but you never ever see him really hit the ball with his laces either. It's always just passes it in, and that's, for me, a hard art to master, and for a defensive midfielder to do, I think it's special.
And unlike the last 3 home games where they gave away a lead, there was never a hint of that today. Julian Alvarez again amongst the goals, but you love the build-up to this.
Yeah, the build-up was fantastic, especially from this little guy here, Oscar Bob. He's so composed, and the pass he sees through 3 players, and then Phil Foden's ball in was just as good, really. And Alvarez, what you want from your strikers to be going in at the back post, and we saw a chance like this in the Luton game, where he doesn't go forward, but he gambles here and he gets an easy tap in.
I mean, ridiculous, all these players, aren't it? Oscar Bob, Phil Foden, Alvarez, Bernardo Silva. I mean, it's unfair, really. All these guys, they can link up and play together, and they're so sharp. I mean, to think they're missing, the best centre forward in the world, the best creator in the world, and still playing like this is remarkable.
Yeah, what a few days it's been. What a year it's been. No side, remember now, has won at the Etihad in any competition in 2023. The last Premier League team to do so, Brentford, way back in the May of the previous year.
it's a big ask to win that many games, especially at home, just in the Premier League, let alone in the Champions League, getting to the finals and all that. It's a tough ask, but they did it. I think that what shows more is impressive to me is the mental attitude to make that place a fortress. Because some teams do come there and frustrate you, and sometimes they have been behind in games, but they always seem to either claw them back, draw them or win them.
And in terms of City's placing now, 2 points off the top. This time a year ago they were 7, and people were saying they were having a mini crisis this season. It looks ominous for the others.
Yeah, that is a crisis for them, and they're still within touching distance. So get the big hitters back, and I think everybody should be worried about second place more than first.
Only one in the back of the net though, that from Rodri, and that, Sean, is why Manchester City lead.
Yeah, he seems to always pop up with these important goals or goals that City need at the right times, and this was great play in general. I think the ball into Foden. Foden does as much as he can to deal with it and lays it off. The chip from Rodri is just unbelievable, and then he just drives and just makes it look easy. Rodri is just unbelievable, and then he just drives and just makes it look easy, just side foots it into the back of the net, Owen.
Yeah, I think he anticipates a heavy touch from Phil Foden, but that little dink over the top of the defender is brilliant, and the boys don't step out. But it's just pure quality from Rodri. You know, you see it from this angle, the little chip over. Realise he's got a bit of space, and that's a great composed finish. I mean, Sean's right. The goals he pops up with in big games is remarkable.
Yeah, well, that's 5 for the season, 1 more than all of last season already for Rodri. Could have been 2. Bernardo Silva was 3. You noticed a really good fingertip save here from Foden.
Yeah, to be fair, he does make some big saves, and it's really difficult for Sheffield United to get out because Man City have so much comfortable possession, and they do this so well. They just slide in down the sides. Phil Foden and Bernardo Silva is a really good fingertip save from Fotheringham, but they've posed a slight threat on the counter-attack, you'd have to say, Sheffield United. I think they'll be delighted really with the fact that with as little possession they had, they've found a way to trouble City going the other way.
Yeah, the one question they asked was Asula in that point that Owen was making.
Yeah, he got his legs going a few times, once against Ake, where I thought he was going to catch him, but even on this breakaway here, he's run what he does to Akanji here. He runs away from the ball, then gets in front of him, and he doesn't catch it as cleanly as he likes, but if he does, that could have been a problem for Man City there.
Yeah, he's a handful, isn't he? Physically, his size, he's got speed, just got to catch that clean. But actually, if they can get the ball into him, you know, they look decent on the counter-attack. He'll be disappointed he didn't catch that a bit cleaner.
But Sheffield United is still very much in this at 1-0.
They do pose a good threat on the counter, but I think they'll keep one today.
If only we were all as relaxed as Mr. Owen Hargreaves, life would be a much better place, wouldn't it, really?
Totally agree.
Totally. OK, well, City have, though Owen isn't concerned, in their last 3 home games, been in front and only drawn. They're in front of this one against the bottom club, courtesy of that goal from Rodri. They're halfway there.
Match week 20 in the Premier League looks like this. Luton versus Chelsea first up, a host of 3 p.m. kickoffs here in the UK, including Manchester City's clash against Sheffield United, Nottingham Forest and Manchester United round out Saturday's action. 2 games on the final day of the year, Fulham and Arsenal in a London derby, and then Tottenham at home against Bournemouth. First match of 2024 takes place in Liverpool when Liverpool host Newcastle. It's also probably the standout match of this weekend. Tuesday sees West Ham and Brighton doing battle in London. Nottingham Forest and Manchester United got big wins on Boxing Day. Now they face each other. Nuno Espirito Santo speaks before we hear from Erik ten Hag.
You're facing a Nottingham Forest side that
The boys are just taking in the celebrations from the Chelsea fans who are just behind us. Well done, both of you. You survived a nervy finish to the game to get all 3 points. What was the key to seeing it through to the end?
I feel like just staying together in the last moments. We know it's a difficult place to come. To be fair, we made it hard for ourselves, but I'm just happy we got the 3 points. They made it difficult for a lot of top sides this year here, so I'm happy with the 3 points.
Brilliant goals from both of you today. Cole, you were involved in all 3, but your second was a thing of beauty. How did you stay so composed in front of goal?
Just when I took it around the keeper, I thought the other guy was going to come across fast, so if I waited a second, I'd have time to put it in.
ice cold finish from him, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's why they call him Cold Palmer, innit?
We saw that in your celebration as well.
Yeah, my boy did one for Middlesbrough, Morg, so yeah, I told him I'll do it.
And for you as well, Nonny, it's your first goal for Chelsea, not from the penalty spot. How did you manage to squeeze it in from such a tight angle?
No, obviously he gave it to me. He knows my game. Obviously it was a double team most of the time I had the ball, so I just thought, I'll shift it to my right and just hit it as hard as I can, and luckily it went in the top corner.
And for you, Cole, as well, your manager said this week that you have so much more potential to show. What more can we look forward to seeing from you?
Yeah, I think hopefully it's just a start. I'm adapting to the new life. Yeah, so if I can adapt to the new life as quick as possible, my new teammates, the city, everything's new to me. So hopefully we can show more on the pitch as well.
Well, it's a win to see out the year for Chelsea. Looking forward to 2024. What's the wish for this football club? Do you still think European football is achievable?
I think we just take it one step at a time. I remember talking after the Palace game just about consistency. And this is a difficult place to come, and now that's 2 wins on the bounce, so that gives us confidence going into the new year. I feel like if we take every game at a time, just trying to improve, I feel like, yeah, we'll be right in the mix for those spots come the end of the season.
It's been a great performance from both of you, but Cole, you are today's man of the match. Congratulations. Well done, boys. Happy New Year.
Thanks, bro. Well done, lad.
Won't leave you hanging now.
Yeah, he's the player of the match, Cole Palmer, and it is the first time that he has scored twice in a senior game, and that second goal that he was talking about there, at the time, Owen, looked as though that was game done. 3-0 with a lovely piece of skill. I know you enjoyed this.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit too... First of all, brilliant from Jackson, takes it off the line, and Cole Palmer recognises the space. But the cheek to stud roll that on that bobbly pitch is ridiculous. Honestly, I don't even know how he does this. I mean, you only really stud roll, which means you drag it with your studs, on a really perfect pitch, don't you, Sean? To drag that and then sit the defender down, we'll see it on this angle, yeah.
If you see it here, it looks like he bounces it over him as well with the drag, and then the dummy at the end.
That's mega, honestly, that is just...
He's so cool, calm and relaxed. Even then, he knows he ain't got time, but he makes time. He finds a way to make the time to put the ball in the back of it.
Isn't it interesting? He said, I knew the defender was going to be coming over quickly, so he knew he was going to be able to sit him down and then just tap it in. I mean... we heard his nickname, didn't we? Cole Palmer. That's why he kept doing that.
It was so bad, I didn't need to repeat that. Now, at that point, the three of us thought, game done, 3-0, Luton no way back. But they had different ideas.
Yeah.
Ross Barkley with his head got them going.
Yeah, I mean, thinks he's John Terry, Ross Barkley, isn't he, on the set pieces. He's been brilliant lately, but to be fair, they created so many opportunities, and this is the one they needed. They just needed to get one. And we said that if they get one, then they're in with half a chance. Obviously, at 3-0, it looked unlikely. But from that moment on, I mean, only the one team played, and that was Luton. They were brilliant at the end.
Yeah, they just had the offside disallowed goal prior to that. And now Adebayo got one with 4 minutes to the 90 remaining, and this didn't half set up a finish.
Yeah, it did. He missed a couple glorious chances for it. Of course, one was the offside, but here with this one, he just makes sure it goes in. There's great play from Luton around there, nice 1-2 overload. And the header, his reaction, he just puts that straight in the net side foot. And then you think, now, is anything is possible. And possibly if there had been more than 6 minutes at the end, we could have seen a different scoreline today.
They were hanging on for dear life, Chelsea at this point. Every cross, there was bodies in the box, and to be fair, they probably should have got a draw out of the game, Luton.
Well, let's have a look at some of the chances, really, because with a calm ahead, surely they would have scored more than 2.
Well, do we have enough time? We've got the City game coming up. I mean, they literally... Ross Barkley was brilliant, by the way. He played so well. Chong came off the bench and had a huge impact on the game. Adebayo's got to be there, hasn't he?
Yeah, he was on his heels then. He's got to think that's coming as a striker, but the crosses just keep coming in, and this one he's got to score. He definitely gets underneath it, Owen, but they just kept going at them. Then you got this chance there, right thing, Barkley couldn't sort his feet out, and that was the momentum the whole time, weren't it, Owen?
Yeah, I mean, all crosses. I mean, literally. Maybe Chelsea will be working on defending crosses this week, but that's what Luton are really good at. When they get the ball wide, they get it in the box early. They didn't do that in the first half. They had that slow possession, but Ross was the best midfield player on the pitch. And Ross Barkley. And we're talking about they got £100 million players out there. And the kid they got on a free transfer was exceptional today. And to be fair, I think Rob Edwards would be delighted with the way they approached that second half. And that's why, if they keep playing like that, they'll stay in the Premier League.
And from Chelsea's point of view, they got there. They got over the line. That's the positive. And they've put back-to-back wins together. As I say, just the second time under Pochettino.
Yeah, which is very strange. But I think in general now, like Madueke said, now they need to go on to the next one. Don't think about so much about total consistency. Think about just winning every game as it comes. And I think the consistency will naturally happen. Like, although they
Oh, hello. Anybody home? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good whatever time it might be in your location. The volume is too loud. Let's put it down a little bit. Acceptable in this level, probably. How everybody is feeling? Who is home? Announce yourself. We're gonna be here for few minutes or few hours depending on the interaction. Don't forget to smash that like button, you see. To say Happy New Year to me, you have to smash this thing. So the more you smash this thing, the more people will join us. So if you wanna see me here, stay for a little while, smash that like. Okay. So we have Premier League review and preview and transfer news and many other things that we can discuss about. So get around, call us, have your voice heard. Trying to fix myself here on the screen. So you have all the results on your screen now. We're gonna get some details and some reactions on social media and all the good stuff. We just have fun, you know? Relaxing and talking about football. Manchester United in the mud, Chelsea lucky, Manchester City did their job. Everton got smashed. And tomorrow also we have some other games. So let me try to send. Arsenal for life is laughing at me. United, oh, you laughing at United? You should also laugh at Chelsea. Did you see how we finished that game? We were just wasting time. Can you imagine Chelsea wasting time against Luton Town? That's how bad we were. In the last, let's say, 20 minutes or so. The game was good. The first half was good. The second half, we started good. And at some point, my goodness me, we were under siege. We were just like babies, like men against boys. We were so poor. We can't even touch the ball anymore. It was wave after wave after wave after wave. So if Luton Town started playing that way like 30 minutes before that, I think they were going to smash Chelsea like 5-3 or something. Like seriously. Man, they have nothing to lose. And I said it in my preview, right? I made a preview and say, you know what? When somebody has nothing to lose, you know, he's a very dangerous man. Because I have nothing to lose. I have to go for it. So I think they turned the heat a little bit late instead of earlier. Otherwise, and even Arsenal beat them the last minute. Arsenal beat them. Declan Rice header the last second of the game. City struggled to score a goal over there. Luton Town, you have to give them respect. They deserve a lot of respect right now, to be honest. Okay. we pasting? What? Luton Town, what a team, huh? What a team. So people, you can click on the link and call us if you want. If you don't have time, you can just ask a question so we can keep this conversation going, right? I'm here for the people. So if I don't get engagement from you guys, and then it's gonna be a 10-minute show, and then I'm gonna leave. Mr. Machoka said that, bro, big team have been struggling against Luton. The team is too strong playing on the field. Well, it's not a norm. Just because City struggle or Arsenal struggle, you can't make it normal. It's normal for Chelsea. No, we are Chelsea, okay? We are Chelsea, 2 times Champions League winners here. I don't want to take us that down. I heard the same conversation on social media. Oh, just because the team struggle, we have to struggle. It's not the norm because the game was in our hand. We completely destroyed them. And then we didn't show the mentality to see the game out. The game management was very poor. I'm not going to take it, bro. I don't take it. We are Chelsea Football Club. It doesn't have to be a norm. Or because Manchester City struggle. Or because Arsenal struggle. No, we don't have to struggle. Because the game was there to be taken. And the last minute we showed our real level. You know, lack of, what can I say? Lack of that determination and maturity to see the game out. That's what it is. So if me, a Chelsea fan, I start worrying about Luton Town. 3 years ago, they were like in a no league. And you telling me now that I have to take it normal, or I have to be happy just because City struggle? Come on. Come on. What team are we talking about here? We're talking about Chelsea or something, you know? Aziz said that blame Poch for not changing the formation 4-5-1, choke middle, and bring in like Jan Madsen because they were cooking our left side. Yeah, Pochettino could have made some changes or go like 4 at the back or 5 at the back. Put some big guys, all of them from the middle. Twist the system a little bit. Our midfield was empty, like nobody there. They were passing our midfield like no business. So it's up to the manager. That's why you are paid a lot of money to make correct decisions the right time. But he doesn't do it. He doesn't do it, you know? So, and yeah, Mr. Machoka, I respect your opinion, but don't tell me that, hey, so many teams also smash them. You look at that, you know? Like Brentford and other teams, they were losing every single game. So just because they wake up in the last 5 games or 4 games doesn't mean that it needs to be a norm. They have to be like a team to beat. Oh, Real Madrid, Luton, Real Madrid or something that, oh, you have to be careful. We are lucky to. No, we are not. We are just crap. And you have to say it. Because that is just like it's just like calling Chelsea a small team or something. Yeah, and they are like teams. That is not how football works, right? Because you will see Chelsea plays very good against Manchester City or Manchester United, and they go and lose, you know, or Arsenal, and they go and lose against Brentford, and Brentford been losing every single game, like 10 games now that they are struggling. So football is like that. It doesn't have to be, because Chelsea did very good against Manchester City, so we have to accept the defeat because they did good against a big team. Come on. That is a defeatist mentality that is so low in our level. To accept this kind of claim is just so low. Luton Town, look at even their stadium. Their stadium is in the middle of apartment complex. Some people are watching the game from their bathroom. You are in the bathroom, you open your window and you're watching the stadium there. And you're gonna tell me that we should be happy because we struggle to get point because City did the same? No, we are all different, man. All different. This is Chelsea we're talking about here. Anyways, people, so you see the result on your screen now. Today, Saturday, right? Luton Town, Chelsea. We beat them 3-2. Aston Villa beat Burnley 3-2. Unlucky Burnley today, man. Unlucky. They had a very good game of football, but unfortunately got a red card and lost the game the last minute, literally. Crystal Palace are back in business. They beat Brentford in the Premier League 3-1. So Roy Hodgson is gonna get a few more weeks in the job because he was going to get sacked. Let's go. Manchester City beat Sheffield United 2-0. Wolves beat Everton 3-0. Nottingham Forest beat Manchester United 2-1. What a game. What a game. Manchester United in the mud again. Okay. Brought both Enzo and Nkunku when Luton were on weed, running all over. Yeah, probably it's not. Probably he was complacent, you know. He didn't know. Did he put them when they turned the heat up, or it was before even they score a goal? I don't know. I forgot what time they were brought in, but wrong subs, you know. Wrong sub. I don't know how Pochettino can't predict things. Like me, every video that I make, preview, you will see me give so many details where we could exploit them, where our weaknesses and what to do. Me, from my house, I can say that. But Pochettino looks like he doesn't watch videos, he doesn't study the opposition, and he doesn't do anything. He's just gonna do his way and try to impose his way. But in this stage, I don't think Chelsea are ready to impose their game to the opposition. I think we have to adapt. We have to be flexible because the team is not gelled yet. We are all over the place, so you have to adapt to the situation. Today, we were just 1 inch from losing. And guess what? Luton Town scored a goal. It was an offside. Not a big one. It was like 1 inch offside. And they hit the crossbar twice. We were having like wake up call after wake up call after wake up call after wake up call. And what our manager do? Cross his arms without reacting to the situation. Until we concede the first goal, he's panicking. Who am I going to put? What am I going to do? And just like hoping for the best. And second goal. And then we were all over the place. And then our head dropped. Like, what are we doing? Why are you getting money? Why are you getting paid? Do something intelligent here. So Pochettino is... I'm not Pochettino out, by the way. I support him, but I'm not going to be here like a cartist and support every crap that he's going to do there. The game needed something different, and he didn't do anything. And the players didn't have any solution to the problems. And they were told that they were just trying to waste time or get a foul. Just get something just so we can kill time and see the game out. We lacked ideas. We lacked ideas. And don't get me wrong, I'm so happy with the 3 point. 3 point is the most important. but it could have been worse, or it could have been better if we had better game management. You know what I mean? Better game management, we see the game 3-0 or 4-0 and that's it. That's the way it is. So yeah, he brought both Enzo and Nkunku when Luton were on wait. I'm not gonna say it loud because YouTube might block my stream, thinking that I'm promoting something here, but yeah, you know what I mean. Those kind of changes that makes me very angry, right? You have to be smart making changes. And believe me, if Thomas Tuchel is the guy who made those changes because people love Thomas Tuchel, the narrative was going to change. It was all going to be about our players are crap. But now because people don't like Pochettino, he hasn't earned that respect from the fans. Thomas Tuchel earned that by winning the Champions League and other cups, right? So he can't do any wrong. If he come up with a crap formation, putting people out of positions, everybody is going to support Thomas Tuchel. They're going to say, blame the players. If you are a professional player, you have to play whatever position the manager is asking you to play. But now it's because another manager, the narrative change. It becomes, oh, the manager is not doing anything. So you see, the narrative depends on the guy that you like or you don't like. The narrative also can change, depend on the result at the end of the game. You win, you're a genius, right? So it is what it is. That is human nature, you know. We like to push certain things, and we like to sabotage certain people. Okay. You are expecting to see Badiashile for the Sassi Sterling's. I was expecting to see Badiashile for the Sassi, okay, and Sterling to try and push them to the defense because Luton were attacking more. And this is what I just said, my friends. The narrative depends on the result at the end and depend on the game. A few games ago, like 2 games ago before, what game was it? Wolves away. Nobody wanted to see Sterling anymore. He's lazy, he's such and such, missing chances, didn't pass the ball to Cole Palmer, blah, blah, blah. Get him out, I don't want to see him at my club anymore. Disasi, the same game. People made a lot of failed compilation videos to show that he was at fault for the second goal, blah, blah, blah. This guy is awful. So, this is the way it is. You can't win in this business. It's always a lose-lose situation, right? Like people switch all the time. Now it's we want to see Sterling. I don't think our attack was the problem today. Okay, I don't see anything. Jackson did very good as a winger today. You know, he didn't score, but he was dropping, and that assist. I think for the third goal, I don't know. Third goal, yeah. Did you see the assist? Did you see how he tried to bully some people? Overall game for Jackson was immense. Great League Cup play and all that. But because people expect him to score goals, and he didn't score goals, people just one-sided, watching from one aspect instead of checking at the whole thing. You know what I mean? So I don't think many people missed Jackson today. I don't think many people missed this Badiashile today. But that is just your opinion, bro. That is just your opinion. That's what you wanted to see. It's okay. In my lineup, I didn't even put Badiashile though. I put Madsen from the left-hand side as a left back, but I told you it's not going to happen. It's like what I want to see and what Pochettino is going to do. And I knew he was not going to use certain players, but I put them anywhere because I want to see them. And I was surprised to see Noni Madueke in the starting 11. And I wanted to see him in the starting 11, of course. I said I want to see Modric if there is a big if there, if he's not injured, because we didn't know really how bad was that tackle. And also I said I don't mind if I see Christopher Nkunku on the bench, because I don't want to play him 90 minutes yet. We have to go every game he need to play now, every single game, but you go step by step, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 60 minutes, slowly and surely until he get to 90 minutes or 100, because now with added time it's like 10 minutes added time, so you might play even 100 minutes, you know what I mean? So that's the way it is. So you're not gonna convince everybody. I know your point here, but I don't think that Badiashile was going to make a huge difference on all that. What else do we have? Sheriff said that I think he should get a striker and use Jackson on the wings. Also get experienced defenders, because we conceded easily anytime we are under pressure. Literally, that's what you mean. First of all, yes, I agree with you when it comes to getting a striker. We really need a striker with a different profile. Imagine if we had Adebayo in the Chelsea team, the guy from Luton Town. I'm not saying him necessarily, but somebody with his profile. 4 years ago, that guy was in the no league. Yes, no league. Not even League 1, not League 2, not Championship. No league. Let's call it Sunday, to understand it in good term, Sunday team. And today he's in the Premier League. He's bullying everybody. He got the power. He got the physique. He got the arrogance. If Chelsea goes for him, I'm not going to be opposed if the price is good. What I don't want to see is, 100 million. No, if it's like 20 million, because they got him probably on free. But if Chelsea come knocking the door, it's gonna be 100 million. But if the price is good, we need physicality. We need a bully. We need a number 9 with a different profile. You know what I mean? Somebody who can keep defenders busy. That guy is like Haaland. I know I'm exaggerating here, but think about it. If you take Adebayo and put him in the Manchester City team, where you have service from Kevin De Bruyne, Rodri, Bernardo Silva, Phil Foden, you're getting chances from everywhere. You're getting crosses from everywhere. How many goals Adebayo is going to score for Manchester City? Just think about it. Because Haaland don't participate that much to the game, but he scores goals. But Adebayo is doing everything. He participates to the game, and then he's handful in the box. He scores you goals. So that is the kind of strikers that Chelsea need. A bully. I don't want to hear anything about Lautaro Martinez. Oh, look at his compilation videos. No. Chelsea got a lot of Martinez in the team already. Flair players. Nkunku got Martinez profile. You know what I mean? Even Nicholas Jackson got a little bit of profile Lautaro Martinez is not a target man. He's a second striker. He plays rarely as a lonely striker. You need a proper target man. Lautaro Martinez is a short guy. He's very lucky this season that he's scoring a lot of goals in Italy, but Lukaku was scoring goals in Italy. He broke the record of Ronaldo in Italy, right? So he came to Chelsea, the rest is history. Morata, top scorer in Italy. He came to Chelsea, we know the rest. Higuain came from Italy. We know the rest. So people just jump to the bandwagon and speculations on social media. Oh, get this. Oh, buy this, buy that, buy that. But listen, we have that kind of profile. We have a lot of false nine in our team. Even Gallagher, you can train him to be a shadow striker, the way he used to do at Crystal Palace. So we have a lot of Lautaro Martinez in the team. We are just lacking Lukaku, Drogba, okay, Costa, Haaland. This kind of profile that we need at Chelsea right now. No more flair players. No, the physique, okay. Size matter in the box. This is the Premier League we're talking about here. Okay, so anybody with any question? You were expecting them experience defend because concede easy under. Okay. I see your point. We should get Guirassy or Tony. Who? We should get Guirassy. Is a good guy. I don't mind bringing him. You know, he also got the profile of a bully. The problem I have with Guirassy is he's from France. Last season I watched him in the French league because remember I do also French league here in the channel. I do watch alongs in one of our channels for the French league because all my people are in France. That's where I'm from. So they forced me to watch PSG. So I'm like, why can't, you know? So if a PSG game is there, I do a watch along. So I knew Guirassy for a few years now, watching him in the French league. In the French league, he was okay. You know, okay, he would score 5 goals a season, 6 goals here and there. And then he moved to Germany. All of a sudden, he's unplayable. He's out of this world, scoring goals for fun. Also, you know a guy called Colomwani. Colomwani also, when he was at Nantes, I was watching him. I didn't really pay attention. Just like Guirassy, he's just a striker that you don't really rate. You don't pay too much attention. You watch the game, you comment the game, but you didn't really notice him that much. Yeah. So Guirassy and Colomwani also were that way. And then when they moved to Germany, they became like world beaters. They started scoring goals for fun. And this season, Colomwani went back to France to play for PSG. And he's been a big flop so far. Big flop. And if I give you some other example of a striker, like a proper number 9, you know, attackers that came from the German league, you will see that the majority of them flopped or took a lot of time to adapt in the Premier League or in another league. Sebastian Haller, he came from Frankfurt. He was scoring for fun over there. He came to West Ham. I don't know if he had some problem with the manager, Moyes. He left. He didn't do anything really in the Premier League. Timo Werner, one of us. I still like the guy, but you know the story about Timo Werner scoring goals, right? You can give an example of Joelinton. Joelinton moved from Germany to Newcastle United. It took him almost 4 years. And it took Eddie Howe to change him position. And then he's a good player at the moment, but he was a number 9. They bought him really as a number 9. Now he's playing in the midfield and he's doing good. Not scoring as many goals as he used to do in Germany, yes. So I can go on and on. Let's not talk about Haaland, because Haaland is a different breed. But the majority of people who come from Germany, they find hard time to adapt in the Premier League or other leagues. I don't know, because you see in Germany it's always like 5-1, 6-2. It's always like big score over there. So it looks like they don't have defenders. They are just attack. You will see like a game 4-4, 5-6, something like that. You are like, do you guys have defenders? So I think the league over there in Germany is not strong in terms of defenders. That's why when an average player go to Germany and they are like world class over there. Anyways, Ivan Toney, I don't think he's gonna come to Chelsea. I think he's tweaking at Arsenal at the moment. He wanna go to Arsenal, and he's gonna cost a lot of money. Now I don't wanna really waste. Some water, people, some water to keep me going. I don't want to spend more than 50 million in January for a striker. Any striker I can tolerate if we get a striker for 30 million. Low risk, right? Low risk. Don't spend too much money. 30 million, 25 million. Just to help us until the end of the season, and you can make a decision in summer if you're gonna go for Osimhen or another big striker. I don't know. I don't even know if Osimhen is gonna accept to come to Chelsea and play the Conference League. I don't think so. I don't know. So that is the way it is. Let me see what I should do here. What is happening? Chelsea should sign Bowen or Solanke. It's not gonna be possible. Bowen, I don't think. It's not like the kind of profile that I like. Just because he scored few goals this season doesn't mean that he's world beater. I still remember some West Ham fans wanted him out last season before they won the Conference League. He was awful. This season he's been doing good, but I think we have to be careful on that. I don't think West Ham are going to accept to sell their player in January. And even if they want to sell him, I don't think that they're going to ask less than 100 million. They know Chelsea got money. They know they are not in rush to sell anybody. They're going to say, you want the player? Okay, give us 100 million, Mr. Bowley. Because they know Chelsea are mugs. Everybody can come and steal money from Chelsea. So even somebody, okay, I don't see Jeremy Bowen as a world class. I see him as an okay player in that system, in that kind of football Moyes is playing. So he's good in that system, but I don't think he's gonna be good for Chelsea Football Club. Just because you score a few goals doesn't make you a good player at all. Depend also on the system, what the manager is asking you to do. And for Solanke, it's already too late. He was in the academy, right? I don't know if you knew it, but Dominic Solanke is a Chelsea Academy product from Cobham, made in Cobham. But every time you try to protect our Academy product, you try to say something good about them, people hate you. Oh no, we have to go there and spend 100 million. And now you want Solanke back, but he was there in the Academy for free. Did you give him a chance? No. So even if I was Solanke, Chelsea come calling, I'm not gonna come back. No, don't come back. Just go somewhere else. They didn't value you. They didn't give you any kind of chance in the first team. And today, because somebody else did the job and gave you an opportunity, and you become big, and Chelsea want you back, don't even come back. And this could be a lesson also for Chelsea fans online. Sometimes you have to be patient. You have also to give a chance to your own kid before going out there and spending thousands and thousands, millions and millions. You can also give a chance to your own kid from the academy. All right, let me go now on social media. What social media we should go and check on certain news update, and we're gonna leave after that if we don't have engagement from people. Okay, let me see. Logitech, countdown. Flash score. Okay, so let's check on social media here. What are we gonna do? Interact. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. So this is my page on Twitter. If you wanna follow me, let's follow each other. You're gonna find some very cool edits on my page. I made a video about the games today, the Manchester United, Manchester City and the Chelsea game. So if you don't see the video in this channel, the video might be in the other channel, the Green Turf. And what I said here is the first thing to do on January 1st, you have to recall somebody called Andrew Santos, because he's wasting his time. He's not even on the bench at Nottingham Forest. I don't know. This is the worst loan ever. He didn't even play one game. I mean, he played few minutes here and there. I'm talking about combined minutes, right? I don't think he played even 90 minutes. Probably he played 30 minutes the entire freaking loan. And it's not because he's not good. It's just because the manager got so many options. So if we have to call this guy back immediately at Chelsea. Andrew Santos. And I made a video about my preview my review from the game. So you go there and check. And you see this one? I said it a long time ago. Chelsea need a Adebayo profile. I'm not talking about Adebayo himself, but that profile of big, tall, powerful, bully in the box. Good with your head. Score some headers. So that's what Chelsea need. And Chelsea are horrible when it comes to set pieces. Chelsea need a set piece coach. Remember Anthony Barry. He's the guy that used to work at Chelsea. Frank Lampard brought him from Wigan. Yeah, I think he used to work at Wigan. So he went to school with Frank Lampard. Coaching school, of course. And they know each other very well. So Frank Lampard brought him at Chelsea Football Club. And you can tell when he came, because we were leaking goals like set pieces and all that. When Barry came to Chelsea, we were better. We were 1,000 times better. We were scoring from set pieces and we were not conceding from set pieces because of this guy here, Barry. But Thomas Tuchel took him to Germany. It was last February or something like that. Last February he went to Germany. And Petrovic, I think Petrovic need to be number one. Kepa Arrizabalaga is not coming back anymore. I don't want him. I don't want a hard attack during set pieces and free kicks. Free kicks, long shot is always a goal because he got this very tiny short arms. Kepa Abragadabra. So Petrovic, I am sure that he's better than Robert Sanchez. So now he needs to be our number one in goal. Unfortunately, Robert Sanchez got people inside the club, inside the coaching staff. You know, Brighton goalkeeper's coach, he came with Graham Potter to Chelsea, and now he's still at Chelsea. Graham Potter left, but the entire staff from Brighton stay at Chelsea. So the goalkeeper's coach is the guy who wanted Chelsea to sign Robert Sanchez because he knows him from Spain and also from Brighton, so they know each other. So I'm afraid if Robert Sanchez is fit, I think he's gonna be the number one because of relationship, not because of merit. You know why I say that? Because it's simple common sense, right? Think about it. Robert Sanchez was playing every single game, including the league games, the cup games. But you know that many teams now, what they do is they use their number two to play cup games like Carabao Cup or the FA Cup. But even against a team like Wimbledon, Chelsea decided to go with Robert Sanchez. That tells you that they don't trust Petrovic. That tells you that there is favoritism there. Just because the coach is a very good friend with Robert Sanchez, he needs to be in every game. And even against Manchester United, he got a bad injury already, but they forced him to finish the game. And the next game against Everton, they forced him to play while he wasn't feeling good. He was already injured, so it made even his injury worse. And that is telling me that they don't trust Petrovic. And when Robert Sanchez is ready, he's going to get the number one spot because of favoritism, because of friendship, not because of merit. Age is just a number. Look at Thiago Silva, 39 years old, but what he's doing at Chelsea Football Club is incredible. Anyways, my people, listen, I'm here for the people. Like I said, if I don't get comment, I'm gonna have to leave because this is your show, it's not my show. I want people to talk. I want people to express themselves. So I want you to say something in order to keep us going. You know what I mean? You ask a question, that also helps a lot. Oh man, what I'm doing here. Bam. So this is the link here that you can click. Otherwise, I will be here for a few more minutes. I'm going to be talking about other teams too, because I like to talk about football and not about Chelsea all the time. So we've been talking about Chelsea for the last 1 hour already. Chelsea. So now let's talk about Chelsea a little bit more and then switch to another team. And then I'll be leaving. Cold Palmer, man. This is cold. I'm cold. That brother is cold killer. Cold killer. The way he took that goal, the second goal, it looks like he doesn't care. He put everybody on the floor. He waited a little bit. Football IQ. Cole Palmer got high football IQ. Other strikers would have shoot straight to the goalkeeper or shoot, because you're gonna have a ton of legs there. Cole Palmer saw other legs, and he was like, "Nah, let me wait a little bit." He feinted them a little bit, bam, 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 and then go. That's how you do it. Believe me, Nicholas Jackson or somebody else, Broja or Sterling, that is not a goal. But Cole Palmer took his time because he knew what is in front of him. Raheem Sterling is going to try to dribble 10 people in front of him. But the dribble for Raheem Sterling is just to try to kick the ball between the legs. That is the only dribble that he knows. He won't go around. He won't pass the ball. He want to just shoot to the middle of 10 legs. And then he's going to get dispossessed, or if he's lucky enough, the ball is going to bounce back to him. You shoot on somebody's leg, comes to you, so they are not in the position anymore, so you have an angle to shoot. That is dribbling for Raheem Sterling. Awful. Once in a while, it might work, but it's not always. Why are you shooting? You sit. It's 1 million legs here, brother. Can you try to do something else? He just want to go through all the time. Watch him. He just want to go through. Even if he got like a big show, Yokozuna, all the big people in front of him, he just focus on, I'm going to go through you. If you go through one person, there is a second one. There is a third one. There is a fourth one. You understand that, right? But Sterling always tries to do that through the legs of people. I don't know what is that, but it's just annoying. It's really annoying. So look at the star boy himself, Cole Palmer, man. And this guy. Tell me about this guy. Every time he's on the pitch for 2-3 minutes, he shows people the passion. He shows people Cobham. You can't buy that. You can't buy the heart. These kids are the kids that they grew up as Chelsea fans. Chelsea paid their money to go to school. Everything they know is Chelsea. They just represent us. But I don't understand why Chelsea fans hate those kids from the academy. I don't get it. You see the passion. If he's gonna be there for 1 minute, you can tell that he put everything he got on that pitch. Big cameo today, man. What a cameo again today. The last game against Palace, he did it. Today again, he did it. Alfie Gilchrist, God bless you. Awesome. Passion, energy. Future captain of Chelsea Football Club. You have to give him a chance. Instead of spending 100 million on a bunch of mercenary, you can use your own kid. You can use your kid and save money. The same passion you see on this guy, is the same passion that you're gonna see on Gallagher, Mount, Tammy Abraham, Callum Hudson-Odoi. The same passion. You can't buy heart. You can't buy love. Most of the people that sign for Chelsea, because we are Chelsea, because of the prestige, the name of Chelsea, because of the money we are offering them. But this kid been playing literally for free for the entire life. If you compare to the money they are paying other players I'm talking about here. They are there for the team. And then when they got to a certain level, it's business, right? You're making money out of me, I'm making money for myself too. So if an academy product start asking for a salary increase, a new contract, big problem in the Chelsea community. You don't love the club because you are asking money. Get him out of my club, blah, blah, blah. You are here for money. But when you sign a player from wherever, Rio de Janeiro, from Monaco, from where, nobody talks about money. Nobody complains about money. The only time the money becomes my father's money, I have to protect the club money, is when these kids start asking for a fair salary. Until now, nobody is complaining about Malang Sarr getting 120k every single week. Malang Sarr, where is he? Disappear, gone. Where is this guy? But every week the guy is getting 120k a week. Conor Gallagher is getting 40k a week. Literally, Malang Sarr is making 3 times the money that Conor Gallagher is making. Tell me, just be a human being for a second. 1 second here, right? Who deserves the money at Chelsea? It's Enzo Fernandez, it's Moises Caicedo, it's Malang Sarr, it's Raheem Sterling, or it's Conor Gallagher. Just be honest for 1 minute. Take the discrimination away. Take the narrative away. The bandwagon away. Them against us. Take it away. Just put them in the same box as Chelsea player who deserve the money. So Chelsea is so complicated to understand. The hate that's going on in the Chelsea community. Now everybody is praising him because he's still a young kid. He's a kid. He did good for 5 minutes here and there. But once he starts establishing himself in the team, asking for a contract, you will see, no, get him out, go to Brazil again, get another bowler. I don't care the money you're going to pay for that bowler. Pay whatever it takes. It's not my money. But when it comes to our own kid, no, it's my money. Save my money. This is my heritage money, my grandfather's money. He doesn't deserve that money. It's a Chelsea thing. Let's go and see if there is any news when it comes to transfer news. Fabrizio Romano, is there any news from Fabrizio? Erik ten Hag is really under a lot of pressure at the moment. Ronaldo scored another goal. I didn't know that. Cristiano Ronaldo scored again. It's 54 goals in 2023 for Al Nassr and Portugal guy. He is the best goal scorer of the calendar year. Like in 2023, he scored more goals than anybody in the world. I don't care if you play in Saudi. I don't care if you play in Soweto. I don't care if you play in Delta, Nigeria, Iniba, Kotoko, Ghana, whatever, China. I don't care. A goal is a goal. You need high IQ. You need... Scoring is an art. Is an art. If you score goals, regardless of your league, I'm going to have to praise and salute you. So congratulations to Cristiano Ronaldo for doing that, because many people would try to put it down, right? Oh no, it's Saudi League, it doesn't count. Oh, you play in the MLS, that doesn't count. So people think that football is only in Europe. No, there are also other countries who are passionate about football, who are playing beautiful football, who love their local teams. Not only the Premier League or the Champions League. We have also other countries that you might be surprised how they are passionate about football. A goal is a goal, regardless of the league. Okay, people, so let's go here. This guy here, his name is Donny van de Beek. So Donny van de Beek signed for Frankfurt. Loan move with buy option clause, not a mandatory, and all that. I want to see Donny play football. I used to like him when he was at what team again? Ajax, Ajax, under Erik ten Hag, when he used to play with Hakim Ziyech, you know what I mean? Yeah, that year that they almost made it to the final of the Champions League. Tottenham Hotspur knocked them out, but yeah, he used to be a very good player. Good luck to Donny van de Beek. Hugo Lloris. Here we go to LAFC, Los Angeles FC. I like Los Angeles FC. I don't like the Lakers. I don't like Galaxy, because Galaxy looks like it's too bling bling, and LAFC is just like the hood, right? Downtown kind of hood. And that is a big derby over the Trafico derby is between LA, and the team was this team is like 5 years old. It's not like an old team or anything. That's what you got in America. Some teams are like 1 year old, 2 years old. That's how everything starts, right? So his story starts by day 1, day 2, and then you go. So Hugo Lloris, my brother, Hugo Lloris, that's how we call him in France. Good luck in Los Angeles, the city of angels. What else? I don't really see many things here from Mr. Romano. This guy, he still play football. Mkhitaryan, remember him? Dortmund, Manchester United, Arsenal, Roma. Now he's playing for Inter. Wow, this guy been in this business like for ages, forever. Looks like my entire life I know the guy. So he has signed a new deal with Inter until 2026. Okay. Good luck. Ten Hag talking about Rasmus. He said that he's not available today due to illness. That's why I didn't see him, and the miracle didn't happen because he wasn't on the pitch. And remember the guy who is the fake Haaland? There is a guy who is a fake Haaland who is trending on social media at the moment. Eric Bailly signed for Villarreal. I think he came from Villarreal. Mourinho bought him from Villarreal to Manchester United, and he been very unlucky with injuries, let's be honest, Eric Bailly. And he was loaned out to Marseille, I think in France. And he left the Manchester United probably on free, or they canceled the contract or something happened. He went to Turkey, and over there he didn't even finish one season. Now he's a free agent. They canceled the contract and he went back to Villarreal where he started. So let's hope that he can stay fit, man. That's the problem. If Eric Bailly can stay fit, I'm sure the brother is going to cook. He's a very good player. Very, very good. Mr. Gordon, I just saw you, but you just disappeared. I don't know where you went. I just saw you in the stream. I wanted to put you through, and you are just disappeared. I'm still here for a few more minutes, just reading some comment on social media, and then I will leave. Bonsoir mon frère, my brother, my own brother. Bonsoir. Je t'ai envoyé un message sur Twitter, tu ne m'as pas répondu. Oh, sorry man. Je peux le lire. I don't want to read it like, je ne peux pas le lire directement comme ça. But yeah, I'm sorry about it, brother. I will read it and I will respond. Je vais te répondre ce soir, après l'émission. Je m'excuse pour ça parce que j'ai beaucoup de messages from many people. So sometimes I can confuse a real message to a junky one, if that makes sense. But I try to answer to everybody DM or email, but sometimes it's just a lot of junks, so it got confused with the junks. So yeah, je m'excuse mon frère, Monsieur Max D, my French brother, okay, my French brother here. So we are speaking in tongues. I will answer after the show. The first thing that I'm gonna, let me just put a bookmark here about it, so I can remember. To check and respond. So yeah, sorry about that. I will answer tonight when I finish. Cole Palmer, man. Cool Palmer. What a cool guy. That brother is so cool. It was good to see this brother here, Romeo Lavia. He didn't have a bad injury or anything. So he's okay, but he couldn't play today. So I think the next game, who are we playing against? I think it's gonna be like in a FA Cup or something against Preston West or something like that. Preston East or something, you know, another team from League 1 or League 2 or some leagues, you know. So we're gonna be there. People, don't forget to smash that like button, please. You know what I mean? Smash that like. Pas grave, je tiens à te faire connaître, YouTubers. Le football à l'aveugle. Je suis abonné, c'est un supporter du PSG et avant Guingamp. Oh, ok. Yeah, football à l'aveugle. Je le connais. Je connais le gars. On a eu un peu de conversation avec lui il y a de cela 2 ans, j'espère. Je l'ai perdu de vue parce que je crois qu'il a changé le nom de sa chaîne. La chaîne s'appelait avant quelque chose, mais il a changé et il a mis sa chaîne. Il a changé le nom de sa chaîne. Il s'appelle maintenant Football à l'aveugle. Il est aveugle. C'est un petit garçon. Hein? C'est un petit garçon. Il n'est pas âgé comme moi. Hein? He's not old like me, but he's a YouTuber in France who is blind, like he can't see but he can read. Yeah, you know, new computer. It is a special computer, special everything that he does. He shows live streams and all that. So when I saw him for the first time, I started watching him and encouraging him and having a conversation pretty much with him. One day I wanted because in his videos he doesn't have like thumbnails and whatever, and I offered him a service. I'm like, listen man, if you you're looking for somebody to make thumbnails for you or help with something, tell me and I will do it for free for you. And he was like, non, c'est bon, je suis bien, c'est bon. So je l'ai offert quelques services, la miniature et d'autres services pour lui, mais il a refusé. Il a dit non, c'est bon. So that's why I lost him because he changed the channel's name. But now so thank you for giving me the new name for his channel. Thank you so much. Mr. Gordon, let's go.
Hey, yes, sir. I didn't know you were online all this while. It's like I didn't receive any messages.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I didn't receive any notification.
I don't blame you. Even myself, from my other account, from my own house, nobody received any what is called notification. YouTube is crap at the moment. Myself in my own house, my own Blue Army, they don't receive any notification, but they put all the notification on. We all put. I can switch to my other account. I don't even see myself live. It can pop up once in a while or not. That's why you don't see many people coming anymore, because YouTube is killing so many channels. Like, I don't know, it's the artificial intelligence is taking over the places. It's just some kind of stupid algorithm that they are using. You don't understand even what algorithm is. Like, one day it might pop up from nowhere and you see some views. Sometimes you don't see even anybody. It's just crazy. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't blame you. I know that you didn't receive it. What do you have to say, bro?
Well, what I have to say is that, if you don't almost have a heart attack, then you're not a Chelsea fan. And so the definition of a Chelsea fan is you should almost have a heart attack when they're playing. But I'll take, the new year is approaching, so I'll take any win that I can get. I knew that it would be ugly in that small stadium, a small stadium in which Raheem Sterling's salary can build. You just can't go there and take 3 points. I saw that in Liverpool. I saw that in Newcastle. Man City barely got away with it. Arsenal barely got away with it. So the one thing that that Chelsea needs to do is game management. You're winning 3-0 and you just pull. You pull your foot off the gas. That is a very huge mistake to make, and I hope they learn from that next time, because if they continue doing that, they might have it. They might have themselves to blame.
We're not gonna get away with it every day. Today was one of those days.
It's crazy. It was crazy, and Chelsea. We know Chelsea very well. You look at the direction of the game. How many crosses inside? I think there were 27, almost 27 crosses. And I knew that as these crosses were coming, this little brother, this Chong guy who came in, he was just popping in all those crosses in the box. And I said, oh my God, this will surely get it. If Petrovic, thank God for Petrovic, I hope he stays. I hope this guy is number one. I hope so. Because how calm and composed this guy is with the ball, his distribution, I don't know. It's something else. I don't want to overgas him. I don't want to overgas him now, but I remember when you said if this guy comes in, just give him a chance and he will take over. So let's sit quiet and just watch how.
I watched the guy. I got a ticket. I watched the guy here against Cincinnati. I watched them against Cincinnati. Like, I was in the stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. It's like 2 hours from me here. I got ticket. I saw the guy. I'm like, oh, he's good. I never really thought that the guy is gonna be a Chelsea. I just thought that he was a good MLS goalkeeper. But I was amazed. Like, wow, this guy is making some very, very good saves. And then when we were linked with him, I started now like paying close attention to him. And I'm like, this guy is good. He's good, bro. I told you the day that they're gonna make a mistake to put him on that goal, that's it. He took the number 1 spot, but I'm not too sure though. You know why? Because Robert Sanchez got friends in the team already. They are all Spanish. They all speak Spanish. They all even the goalkeeper, the coaching goalkeeper. He's Spanish.
It's true.
And then he's the guy who brought him to Chelsea from Brighton, because they used to work together at Brighton. And remember, Graham Potter brought his entire team from Brighton, right? And then when
I think that's the only guy who is left. I think so.
So he left his stay at Chelsea Football Club. So many coaching staff from Graham Potter, he stayed there. So he is the guy who said, let's bring Robert Sanchez. He pushed for it. So I'm afraid that when Robert Sanchez is 100% fit, he's going to be given a chance, number 1, because of friendship, not because of merit. But they're going to face the music. They're going to face the music from the fans, because the next time that brother passes the ball to the opposition team again, I'm going to lose it.
Yeah.
And he doesn't do it like one time a game.
No.
He would do it like 5-6 times.
Doing
the same thing over and over and over again in the same time. So far, he got away pretty much with everything except against Arsenal. Declan Rice punishes us. But every other games, he does the same stupidity over and over and over again. And look at Petrovic. Very, very safe, calm, collected, releasing the pressure, very good in air, very good distribution, long distribution, short distribution. He does the right thing the right time. If he is under pressure, he kicks it long. Release the pressure. Release the pressure. Organize the defense. That's what you have to do. But Robert Sanchez, did you see what Matt Turner, the goalkeeper from Nottingham Forest, did? The same exact thing today against Manchester United.
That's true.
Passing the ball straight to a Manchester United player. So if I don't know, I don't want to see him anymore, Sanchez. But we're gonna put him in a league game. Cup game or something. FA Cup, Carabao Cup, because I think Petrovic is my number 1 all day long.
To be honest, for the first time since this guy started playing between the posts, I've never been worried about. I've been more worried about the defense, but not about the goalkeeper. Like when he touches the ball, I have no fear. But whenever Sanchez is there and they give him a back pass, I just look at the way he's going to handle the ball. I said, please don't score. Don't score against your own neck. But this guy is something else. So I'm hoping that this brother continues like this. And
Robert
I'm hoping
Sanchez is trying to be somebody that he is not. Trying to be Alisson or Edison. Okay, I play from the back. I'm a tiki-taka guy. Let me do No, you are not. Know your position. Know your status. Know your weaknesses and your strength. Use your strengths to the fullest. He's a very good shot stopper. He's tall. He can claim the ball easily. It's good. It's good enough. Peter Cech never kicked the ball with his foot his entire life.
That's true.
But he's one of the best in the business. Keep it simple. Be an old school. That's it.
I'm wondering whether it's the pressure from the coach to try and play like that or what. But look, I
don't think any coach is gonna encourage you to make those kind of mistakes. They know his weaknesses, and every time we play Brighton, you see that they target him. They know that put some pressure on him, he's gonna break down. He did it so many times. In 2 times that we played Brighton, he always did it. Always, like several times. De Zerbi knows him. They know him, and he just lucky not to concede so many goals against Brighton.
That's true. If not for Petrovic, I think we would have considered like 6 goals, like if not for that brother, honestly. So it's, I hope this team learns, because game management is another problem with us. It's like, you're leading, you become too comfortable. So how does it take, you play a good game until like the 75th minute and everything just changes? It's just ridiculous. Like it seems like if they would have added 2 more minutes, Luton Town would have, they would have equalized. And I was just putting my hands and just praying that, please guys, don't lose this, 3 points for us. But we got away with it, and I hope that the new year comes with something positive.
It's important. It's important to collect some points. No matter what, a point is a point. 3 points is even better. You take it, but it's not the reason why you shouldn't tell the truth, because we just got away with it. Let's be honest.
Exactly.
I got a lot of comments, people telling me, "Oh, go support Liverpool. You are not a proper Chelsea fan because you tell the truth." Just basically asking me to lie. So in order to be a Chelsea fan, you have to be a yes man or lie to people and tell people what they want to hear. That is not.
That's true.
That's true. That is not me.
Keep telling your truth. That's one thing about the Chelsea fan base. They just want you to just shut up and keep saying, "Oh, it's going to be all right. Oh, it's going to be all right. Oh, it's just this." No, and those are the same fans who forget the fact that you support the team. You support in your videos. You've supported the team. You've supported the project, but at the same time, you are critical of when things go wrong, and that's just how a proper Chelsea fan should be. Not the ones that will say, "Oh, because we had 3 points, so we shouldn't say anything wrong." Like, no.
And what I understand is
you can see even after the game. Just one thing, you can see how Thiago Silva. Did you see the reaction from Thiago Silva after the game? He was furious.
He was disappointed.
He even went to Enzo, because Enzo was a ghost when he came in. He was going to Enzo and was trying to explain that, look, you guys were just empty in the middle. They couldn't keep the ball. They couldn't do anything. You were just letting Luton Town through. So that is a proper reaction to a game like that. Like, this is something that shouldn't happen again.
Yeah, that's
even if you want.
And I don't want to hear when the panel come here and, "Oh, Thiago Silva is the problem. He's slowing the game." Without Thiago Silva today, you concede 6 goals easily.
That's true. His tackles were very tight.
Yeah, the guy was there. Every single header. Look at how short he is. And he challenged Adebayo so many times. Of course, you're going to get undone few times because you're not getting help. And
that's true.
People want every time Badiashile and Disasi start, there is always a problem.
I get it that
there is not even in that level yet. They're not in the level.
And I get it that Silva needs a rest here and there, which is okay. It's okay considering his age, but the team still needs him. That defense still needs him to coordinate issues because. Until I was thinking someone like Disasi will step up, but I don't know. Maybe until Thiago Silva leaves before he steps up, because this guy played 140 games and he was the captain of Monaco. So I don't know. Sometimes the presence of another senior player might reduce your own influence. So I'm hoping. Because he's some guy who used to be a leader. I used to watch Monaco games. He used to be a beast back then. Maybe he's adapting. I'm just hoping he does. But he's solid. He is solid when he plays. When he is comfortable in the middle. But when Poch sends him down to the right, that's when he gets undone easily. So I'm hoping that January, they do something very strategic, not just careless spending, but Something very strategic.
Yeah, it's very hard to know what we're gonna do. It looks like the one that is picking up is just Gallagher going. They wanna listen to offer. It looks like they are so determined to get rid of Gallagher.
And it's a stupid. That would be a very stupid decision. That this ownership will regret it for a very, very long time, because you are letting go of one of the last leaders.
It doesn't make
one of the last leaders or
really
symbols of Cobham.
Did we really need somebody like Lavia?
Exactly.
When you spent already 115 million on Caicedo, and the same day you spend 60 million plus add-ons on somebody who hasn't even kicked the ball for Chelsea yet. While you have Casadei, you have Andrew Santos, you have Ugo Chukwu, and you have Gallagher. I just don't get it. The whole strategy about buying players here. Now you are forced to sell in order to cover those stupid mistakes that you spend money on people that you really don't need. Oh man, I don't know. The day Gallagher is gonna be sold, I'm gonna lose my faith on this project. I'm not gonna trust any. I will be just like watching, whatever it is. I'm not gonna feel really attached too much to the new ownership. The day they sell Gallagher, I'm done with them, man.
Yeah, because he's someone who really he really puts his heart on the pitch. Like, he plays with all of it, and he loves the team. And you need someone like that, So if Thiago Silva leaves, that's one of the last people that you have. I would understand if someone like Broja leaves or goes on loan, because his ACL, he will not be the same. It will take him time. He won't be the same player. I love the fact, one thing about him that I observed in the first 30 minutes of today's game was, he is very good at holding up play. Like, Petrovic will drop the ball right on his chest, and Petrovic, being the Petrovic that he is, he will drop the ball right onto Broja's chest, and Broja will hold it. So that was something good.
I still believe that he can come a good striker at a good level. The injury affected him a lot. I don't trust people with ACL, but I can see he got the profile to become good one day. Who knows? But after the ACL injury, I don't think that he's gonna become a world class anymore. He's gonna be a good number 9 in a certain level, in a certain team, with no pressure at all. So we might end up by selling him to teams like, let's say, West Ham, teams like that. Mid-table, mid-table. You know what I mean? Because
because he doesn't. The pressure at Chelsea will not help him grow. That's one thing. So
because one game you are out, you need to score. But in January, I think, because Jackson is gone tonight. He's going to join the Senegalese team somewhere for training before the AFCON. So Broja is gonna be our go-to guy. I just don't understand why Pochettino is not creative. Play him with Michael Jackson in front, 2 in front, like Drogba, and try different combination.
Exactly, because there are two different profiles.
Yes, you try them 2 in front, Lautaro Martinez with Lukaku, stuff like that. Anelka with. That's why I love Ancelotti. Ancelotti always finds solutions in every kind of situation. Every kind of situation that you have, you say, oh, these two can't play together. Ancelotti is going to find a way to play you together and prove people wrong. I think playing Jackson as a winger is just losing a little bit of his attacking power, because he likes to attack from the middle, drive with the ball in the final third.
Yes.
So if they play 2, Broja can chest it to Jackson, and bam, if he got some IQ, he can score. And
exactly.
Our star boy today did good, Cole Palmer. Did you see the second goal? How cool, collected, calm he was? Lord.
Yeah, even under that pressure, he pulled that off, and I looked at it and I said, wow.
Yeah, I can't stop watching that goal. I can't, because it was so cool and collected. Put everybody pretty much on the floor. And instead of shooting, instead of like, because if it was somebody like Raheem Sterling, he was going to rush and try to kick between people's legs. Even if there are 10 legs there, he's going to kick and hope that somehow it go through all the 10 legs and then a goal or something. Like, I don't get it. He always wanna go straight. You can go around, bro. You can take another way, not only straight, because this guy, there is construction work here, right? There are sign of construction work. There is a detour. You can take in this way. It's gonna be better. Like, I don't know. It's just like simple common sense that certain players don't use. Even Jackson, I think he was going to try probably to shoot, and it was going to be deflected, or they were going to try to shoot straight to the goalkeeper. But Cole Palmer, he can go around, dribble the goalkeeper, dribble everybody else, put everybody on the floor, and score. Well,
yeah, Cole Palmer is, here's something else, and he's our top goal scorer now. And Madueke, I didn't believe that he scored that goal on his weaker foot.
Yeah,
that goal was terrible. Wow. And that is a message to Poch. Will Poch listen? He's using Madueke now, like you mentioned, because of injuries and suspension. So will he continue to use him? That's the question.
That's the problem. All right, I've been here okay. So I'm gonna try to read a little bit. I'm still here for like 10 more minutes, people, and I will leave. If you have a comment, do I have comments? No more comments, right? If you have a comment, a question or something, to let us know, and then we're gonna leave in a few now and prepare for tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow here for the Arsenal game, and the next game for Chelsea, I don't know when, but I'm gonna have to check. It's gonna be next season, next year, not next season. Manchester United got smashed 2-1.
They were lucky. They were lucky. They were gifted one goal. It could have been 2-0.
Matt Tuna, my own brother, gifted them a goal. Passed the ball. He did the Robert Sanchez, which is pass the ball to somebody, to the opposition team, so they can score against you. That's what he did, and it's trending right now. What is trending? Let me double check. I don't want to show the trending topics on screen now because I might be in big trouble with YouTube in case you bump to some chicks pictures, because you know what chicks are doing right now. They try to sell themselves by putting their pictures in every single post. Romano, Premier League, everywhere you will see them put some compromising pictures just to link you to their website and stuff. So you have to be careful when you are live like this, because you're gonna be in trouble. So let's see here. Man of the match today, 88% voted for Cole Palmer. Madueke came second. Nicholas Jackson came third. Colwill came fourth. Colwill did good, even though I don't wanna see him from the left-hand side. I want him to be in the middle. But he helped us a lot when it comes to set pieces, when it comes to defending. He did a great job, but still very uncomfortable from that position. Just because he did good doesn't mean that I want to see him there. He did good defensively, but he did nothing offensively. He didn't contribute to anything there. So yeah, Palmer is the man of the match here, voted by the fans. Let me even go to the Premier League official site so we can check together.
I just wanted to point one thing, and this is the disadvantage of playing someone out of position. If you watch the Crystal Palace game, the goal that Olise scored, if you see where Colwell was, he was the left back. But when that cross came in, he moved to the center position because that's where he's comfortable. That's where he defends the most, to defend there. And someone was left unmarked where he was.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not comfortable in that position at all. Not
exactly. You know, I mean, he might play there. He might play well there, like once in a while, but that's not his position. So why do you keep playing him there? So it's just Poch being stubborn and doing his own thing.
Yeah. Genius Pochettino, the stubborn one. So Ross Barkley scored against us. He didn't really celebrate, but I don't mind if you celebrated your goal. Elijah Adebayo, if people watch my preview, I talked about him. I said everything that was going to happen today. So sometimes I ask myself, if I can find everything that the other team is gonna do, I know their weaknesses and their strength. I know where we're gonna struggle. Those managers, he got like 10 people around him, right? They have videos.
Exactly.
They have videos.
Exactly.
They have some people who are specialized on video reviewing to show people where the problem. So I can tell exactly what the problem is gonna be and how to cope with the issue. How a manager can't see it and continue to do the same. I ask myself, because if you watch my preview is just like exactly what I said. So I don't know, man. Cole Palmer, man of the match. Ross Barkley scored. Elijah Adebayo. How old is Elijah? I don't know. Let me check. Elijah.
You know, it's a Chelsea thing that someone who used to play for us comes back to score against us. It's just like it was written in the stars that Ross Barkley is like he had something to prove and he played well. He played well.
He's still in a good age. This Adebayo guy.
Yeah.
25.
Okay.
He's 25
you
years
see?
old. He's tall. He's powerful, man. He's like Haaland. I don't mind if Chelsea got him.
Yeah.
When Luton
he scored in the last 5 games.
Yeah. And against big teams. It's not like against the teams in their level. No, against like real team. Against Arsenal. He's so powerful. He knows how to head the ball at the back of the net. The crossbar today betrayed him. He scored another goal that was cancelled, VAR, offside, and he scored another one. And this guy was toying with Chelsea defense. Like, this is what Chelsea need, a profile like this. When nothing is working for you, you can't break the low block, put the ball in the box. Let him fight. And then his rebound can benefit somebody else to score. You never know when you throw the ball in the box. And if they go to the championship, he is gonna find a very good team in the Premier League.
Oh yeah. Some team we're gonna scoop it. Yeah, and it's true. We need someone like that. We have a lot of flair, but we need to add strength to that flair.
We need
power to it.
We need a package. We need you have to be a little bit technical, power, strength, everything. That's what we need. And many people have been saying, "Oh, let's go for Lautaro Martinez and blah, blah, blah." Yeah, I heard that like 5 years ago. Martinez, I'm sick and tired of that guy. That guy misses more chances than he scores. That guy, even with Argentina, you ask yourself, oh my goodness. You know how many games he made them lose? And people were comparing him with Higuain because Higuain for Argentina, he was like awful. Like he made them lose the World Cup. He made them lose the Copa America. Because Messi offering him like silver, like a goal in the silver platter, but he doesn't score. And Martinez, like Lautaro Martinez, been compared a little bit to that guy. So yeah, I see. So Elijah, he's 25 years old. He's very tall. He's very, very tall. Appearances in the Premier League, 19, scored 5 goals. But I'm sure he scored in other cups too. And listen, 4 years ago, this brother was playing in no league, not even League 1, not League 2, not Championship, no league team. And look at him today.
See?
That's why we have to expand our scouting department. I think our mind is only set on let's go to France, let's go to South America.
Yeah,
you can
grab all the Brazilian wonder kids.
You can go to the Championship, you can go to League 1, you can go to League 2 and find some germs that you can develop. And it's not going to cost
the Championship.
It's not going to cost you too much money on visa, on whatever, because they're already in the country. They already know the weather. They already know the food and driving in the wrong side of the road. They know everything already in the country, right? So might be better to start really paying attention to the local boys in England, in other divisions.
And the Championship is a beast. It's a very hard league.
Even League 1, League 2, bro. If you look at the kind of football they are playing, you put them in the Bundesliga, they beat everybody. Probably they're not gonna beat Bayern Munich and the Leverkusen, but other teams, they're gonna destroy them. You Frankfurt or whatever, they're gonna destroy them over
That's true.
So we have to expand our scouting.
I'm hearing something like, it's like we are very obsessed with South America these days. I'm hearing something like the owners are looking to buy an Argentinian team. I don't know. Have you read that news too?
Yeah, now I don't care, man. Fix Chelsea first. That is not my team.
Exactly.
Fix Chelsea first. I'm sick and tired of we are buying. Okay, it's okay, but I'm a Chelsea fan to start with, right? Those are.
I'm wondering if this is. Yeah, I'm wondering if this is like some kind of a distraction strategy, so the fans won't, come on them, because, you have to fix the footballing aspect.
They are trying to make money. You think we're gonna benefit from whatever team they are buying in Argentina? Maybe in the long term, for 1 or 2 players. But now I want to see my team go do good.
Exactly. The footballing aspect on the pitch is what they should really focus on, because the value of the team depends on that footballing aspect.
I think Thiago Silva just talked about why he was so upset at the end of the game. Let me just.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. I think he just say something. He just sent a message like we have to be responsible of what we do on the pitch or something like that. Let me just try to find it and put it on the pitch on the screen. So basically, on Instagram, he said, every professional athlete will always be pushing themselves harder and thinking they can do better. In a highly competitive league, it's the details that secure 3 points. I just didn't want to spend New Year like I did Christmas. Sorry. So that is the message from Thiago Silva.
Exactly. You could see he wasn't impressed. He wasn't impressed.
Yeah,
there was a lot of pressure before the end of the game. So it's not something that you just say, well, it ended. Let's move on. No, you have to address those things.
You have to address immediately and say, hey, you are celebrating, but we didn't do good. It could have been worse. That's why you will see Guardiola, right? Pep Guardiola after like Haaland score a hat trick, he would be discussing with him on the pitch like, why didn't you pass the ball to such and such, or why did you do this?
Exactly.
Like immediately after the game, so people don't get too relaxed and say, oh, a win is a win. We got 3 points, but it was like a 3 lucky point, you know?
Yep.
So you have to do that. So Thiago Silva knew that we were going to have a very, very bad New Year, because if we lost today, that's why he just showed his frustration on the pitch. So yeah, I now understand. So let me just remind you the result today, people. Luton Town 2, Chelsea 3, Aston Villa 3, Burnley 2, Crystal Palace 3, Brentford 1, Manchester City 2, Sheffield United 0, Wolves 3, Everton 0, Nottingham Forest 2, Manchester United 1. Sunday tomorrow, December the 31st, we have Fulham against Arsenal. Very early, Eastern time, 9 o'clock. Put your notification on if you are in the US and you want to watch that game. At the same exact time, 9 o'clock a.m., Tottenham Hotspurs against Bournemouth. Monday, we have Liverpool against Newcastle on New Year Day. And then we have West Ham against Brighton. So those are the games for match week 20. Let's go and remind you the league, the table. You can tell here it's not exactly this, because we have to wait until everybody plays, but temporarily. But I think that the top of the table, you don't have to worry, because it's going to stay the same no matter what the result is going to be. But Liverpool still on top there with 42 points. Aston Villa 42 points. And I think Liverpool also still got one game in hand that they will play on Monday. So that's why I said the table is temporarily at the moment. It might change, but for now, if we have like zombie apocalypse and we have to give the Premier League to somebody, it's gonna be this way: Liverpool, Aston Villa, Manchester City, Arsenal. You know what I mean? So somebody is gonna get the cup. And Chelsea win, they are number 10th. Chelsea lose, they are number 10th. Chelsea draw, they are number 10th. So Chelsea are like 10th FC. That's the new Chelsea. Like no matter what we do, we just end up by being number 10. So I think it's time just to call off the season. Give us our number 10.
Our number 10, yeah.
That's it. Chelsea, man.
It's because we failed to take advantage when Brighton and the other teams were dropping
every
points.
Time every time like we win, everybody around us is gonna win. When they lose, we don't take advantage, we lose too. So it doesn't make any sense. It's freaking. Number
because
10
we are the same
man.
points. We are the same points with Wolves, and I think Bournemouth has a game in hand. If they win, they're going to be the same points with us. So we'll have Chelsea, Wolves, and Bournemouth will have 28 points if Bournemouth wins their next game. So
Jesus. The almighty Blues, man. Look at us.
I'm telling you, struggling with points with Wolves and Bournemouth. Can you imagine?
Yeah. I hope that the new year is gonna bring new mentality, and we're gonna be better. Yeah, I hope so. Let me check how many games Chelsea still got in January. Wow, we are already January. Come on, man. Let me see. Fixtures and results. What next for Chelsea?
So it looks like we'll be playing 2 games a week. Can we handle it?
Okay, so what the hell is going on here? I wanna go and talk. Oh, results. Let's go to fixture, man. What's wrong with you? So fixtures. The next game for Chelsea is gonna be Saturday, January the 6th, I think. And it's going to be Chelsea against Preston North End for the FA Cup. Sorry. And then after that, we're going to go away to play the first leg of the Carabao Cup against Middlesbrough. It's going to be on Tuesday, January the 9th. So we don't have any Premier League game until January the 13th. So this is time for us to, like the game on Saturday, give a chance to people, to kids like Washington, Gilchrist. Okay, and if it's so complicated, you can bring some big guns from the bench. But you know, this is the game that you have to give to Washington, Gilchrist. Continue to give Madueke confidence. Yeah, Matos.
Exactly.
Madueke, give him more confidence. You know, yeah, a few kids from the academy need to play this game, and Middlesbrough. After that, we're going to play against the Fulham in a London derby at Stamford Bridge, Saturday, January the 13th, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And then after that, we have to play Middlesbrough in the second leg now at Stamford Bridge. So let's say if we beat them in the first leg away, Michael Carrick is the coach there, so they're going to be tough. And we beat them on Tuesday, January the 23rd. We're going to qualify now for the final. And I think the final is going to be against Liverpool again. And this time, I just want to go to penalties this time. Because they beat us like 3 times in the last 5 years, only on penalties.
On penalties, yeah.
It was UEFA Super Cup penalties under Frank Lampard. They beat us. And also last season, not last season, the season before that we lost the FA Cup. It was the penalties, and also the Carabao Cup penalties. We lost 2 to Liverpool the same year on penalties. So this time, if it's penalties, we have Petrovic, who is a specialist in penalties, who's gonna stop 3 penalties that day, and we win. And we have our revenge. But we better finish the job before even go to penalties, because the penalties are just like a lottery. You can save 3 penalties and your players misses 3 penalties. It doesn't matter, you know. So you can't just count on one goalkeeper to bail you out. So we need to punish them in real time, get our revenge to Liverpool in the final of the Carabao Cup. It's always good to win a little trophy in February already. You have a little trophy. It's a feel-good factor. Or if you win it, people say, oh, you say it's a trophy. But if you don't win it, oh, no, we don't care. It's a Mickey Mouse Cup. Who cares? You know, so that's the way it is.
Yeah, I still expect Poch to put, at those kids, but still present a strong team, because winning a trophy will boost their confidence. And I don't know, I think it's the FA Cup that if you win it, you're guaranteed a Europa League spot. I think so.
Yeah, that is the FA Cup. Mr.
So
the Vibe said that Fulham need to win tomorrow to save football. Yeah, they need to beat Arsenal to save football, right? Let's save football. Fulham, it's up to you now to do the job. You know what to do, Fulham. You know what to do. Beat Arsenal, and the elephant is gonna be definitely buried. The elephant was on top of the tree. They won the title already since day 1, apparently. Arsenal, they can't stop talking. They just talk too much. Just stop it, man. Stop it. They start, oh no, we're going to win everything. We're going to win everything. And then the end of the season, they don't win anything. But you know what?
You know,
yeah, go on.
You know how No, I just wanted to add that you know how Manchester United they used to call Man City their noisy neighbors. I think Arsenal are the real noisy neighbors. Like they just make the noise and nothing happens from it.
Yeah, they won every trophy every single season. From day one, they already won everything. We're gonna win the Carabao Cup, the FA Cup, or whatever, and the Champions League and the Premier League quadruple. And then when they get knocked out of the Carabao Cup. No. Who cares about the Mickey Mouse Cup? Nobody cares. We have bigger fish to fry.
Bigger fish to fry, yeah.
They go to FA Cup, they get out, and nobody cares. Now we're gonna focus our idea is resources, one game a week, and we're gonna do it. We're gonna win the Europa League. That's what they told me last season. The Europa League, we're gonna smash them, win it, and win the Premier League. And then boom, they got smashing the Europa League out. Oh no, nobody cares, man. Bigger fish, This is the Premier League where people really care. We don't care about that. We never wanted Europa League. We never wanted FA Cup. We never wanted Carabao Cup. Okay, what are you talking about? Now we have one game a week. We're gonna do this. And then they start collapsing. Bam, Southampton lose. Bam, Brentford lose. And then they start going down, and they're like, oh man, yeah, Arteta out. All right, so that is the Arsenal way. That is very Arsenal thing to do. Yeah. So that's what they do. Let me see. People, I'm trying to show you what Thiago Silva said on the screen, but I can't do it for some reason. Let me see. Twitter. And we are here for a few more minutes, and I'll be leaving because I have something to do, going out with my people. And then tomorrow I'm gonna be there, probably for the Arsenal game. But if I'm not for the Arsenal game, I'm gonna organize another stream tomorrow, just to talk about football. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, and I hope YouTube will send us notification.
No, they don't sell. It's just now. It's like you have to check. You have to double check, and you put like your notification on and comment, or just do something crazy, in order for YouTube to remind you something. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Nobody is receiving anything. Even myself from my own house, my own computers. You switch to another. You are like, what is going on here? Those algorithms.
I found your live because I was switching between. There were some earlier videos of you that I didn't go through, so I was switching between the GFC and the Green Turf and the Football in Details, and I saw a live sign on this one. I said,
"Yeah,
really? Okay." And then it showed that before I joined, you've been on for like an hour. So I didn't get anything.
I've been here really for a long time. I don't know
so thank you for organizing this, and
because the first
hopefully
live,
you celebrate the ugly win.
Yeah, the first live, actually I wanted to leave it like do the voiceover and then come back. So at some point it just went off. When I was there, I didn't want to cut it. I wanted this to continue, everything on the screen, people can watch, and then I come back after the game. But somehow it was cut off. So I'm like, okay, probably let me go do something else and then come back.
Yeah, I was surprised because I was going to join that live, and I was thinking that okay, probably you put it on voiceover. So I was going to join almost when the match was going to start. So I said, well, there's no need to join here and take more time. So I'll probably come back. Then I realized after when the game started, there wasn't any voiceover. And
it was gone. I don't know. It was cut off for some reason. I don't know what happened, but yeah. Here, let me see.
Maybe it's Pochettino's lemons,
Yeah, it's Pochettino. Everybody hates me right now. They just wanna.
You're telling the truth about.
Yeah, I'm telling the truth now. Everybody hates me.
It's just crazy. It's just crazy. It's YouTube.
So, people, you have Thiago Silva message on my screen right now if you're watching on YouTube. So he doesn't take, he's a professional, right? He has expectations for himself, and everybody else supposed to expect much from this team. Don't celebrate too much a win like this, because we are Chelsea and we're not supposed to be in this condition. Can I get a year? What's year mean? Mr. Vibe, what do you mean by that? Can I get a year or yes or year? Can I get a year? I don't know what that means. Anyways, my brother, listen, take care of the Blue Army, and I will see you tomorrow. Are you still there?
Go for sure. Thank you for today, and
I'll be
hope
here
you have.
Tomorrow, bro. I will be here tomorrow. Hopefully, I'm not gonna have issues with YouTube cutting my live again, but I will definitely be here.
Okay, for sure. I hope I get that notification. If not, I'll just be scrolling and see.
Yeah, sometimes I'm gonna schedule probably tonight. What I do is like I schedule the night. So if you go to the page, the channel page, and you go to live, you click on the live menu. When you click on the live menu, you can tell there that the scheduled is there. So you click on the schedule one and you put your notification from there. Otherwise, you're not gonna get it like automatically, because some lives like you can schedule. Like before, I used to like schedule, and then I have like 100 people waiting already. So many people already commented already in the schedule. So that one even help you. That even promote the stream to many people. But now that they don't send notification anymore, people is just becoming like random. If you see, you see. You didn't see, you didn't see. So everything is changing, and it's out of my hand, out of my control. And because I do it not for money or anything, or being popular or many people, so I can do it myself. That's why I continue doing it. But if you just follow the algorithm and what is happening right now, it's just like so discouraging. It's like, why am I doing this if nobody is gonna get notification?
That's true.
So it is what it is, my friend. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
No worries. We'll keep showing up to support the channel, bro. Thank you again for.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
No problem. So that was the guy, the king from Canada, right? He's the king over there. All right. So people, I'm gonna have to leave. God bless you. This is my page here on Twitter. I am very active on Twitter though. I am not really very active on Instagram. I just go there, like drop some pictures, and then that's it. But if you wanna find me or you wanna talk with me often, Twitter, X. I always follow people back when you follow me, so don't worry about it. You have a new follower from me, so that's the way it is. And go watch some more videos on the Green Turf YouTube channel and all the good stuff. Thank you so much, my friends. God bless. I will see you when I see you tomorrow. Okay? God bless. Do-do-do-do.